Summer has arrived as a recording of this. Today is Thursday, June 20th, the official launch of summer 2024. And some could say the official launch. That really? I mean, Arcade1up, that's it. There's no more. That's all, folks. You're gonna see the merry melodies just kind of drop behind me. They're not done, are they? Also, Target's got some very weird pricing. Take a look at some of the stuff that I recently found, and it brings me back to about a year and a half ago. Seems so long ago, but yet seems like yesterday. Something funny kind of revolving around something that's finally at Target. By the way, since it's the official first day of summer, I'm going with a different hat. Been wearing the White Sox hat. If you remember, was it the last walk and talk? Might have been. You know, there's just been so many videos that I really don't know what date it is. I guess I did say it was Thursday, but I had a White Sox hat on. Yes, it was the walk and talk. It was pouring rain. That hat pretty much retired now. It got so wet, so picked this up in San Diego in February. Been kind of holding on to it, and yeah, we're gonna be wearing the Padres this summer. It does feel like summer. Like, yeah, we've had some warm days, but you know, there's been a lot of rain. It's kind of gotten cooler, but yeah, it's here. It's official. Plan on shorts the next 90 days. I'm just coming here right after work, and probably the most Best Buy employees I've seen at our home Best Buy in a very long time. Put the camera on me because I'm hoping, you know, there are some shoppers here and an alarm will sound. So if it does, we'll come right back to it. But as of now, everyone's kind of behaving. No one's really messing with the digital cameras right now, so no alarms yet, but a lot of Best Buy employees. Oh, and the Penguin is still here. He might be our last. What are we on here? We are on giveaway number 5 right now. I think number 6 will be on our walk and talk for Monday, and then we'll have one more week. I'm thinking about old Oswald Cobblepot here. We'll see, but I don't know. Does anyone really want the Penguin? Is it just me because of this art? I keep coming back to this, but you know, if they're still gonna be here, just like Alan. Alan's been here forever with Carlos. I'll stop stalling. Arcade1up, they're in trouble, right? This is it. Look at this, an infinity game board. We have a 32-inch. The last time we saw a 32-inch infinity game board, I thought those over there were also infinity game boards. Those look like, I don't know what they are. It looks like computers, but kind of the same size box. But yeah, the infinity game board here, kind of posterity. This might be the last time I see this in person, because, you know, if Arcade1up is in trouble, like, you know, a lot of us think so, these might be liquidated. Like, you're not going to see these $4.99 price points. You're going to see, you know, what's this one? What's Blitz? $5.99, $5.99. I mean, if they were in that much trouble, these would be $99. Just confirm on the kiosk here if any of the prices have changed. And they're still sitting pretty strong here. Look at the infinity game board, 32-inch, $1,000. Big buck. Did it go back in price? Is it no longer? That was the Father's Day weekend sale. Always knocking this one off. Looks like we're back. Actually, $6.99. That's NBA Jam. It's Shaq Jam. I have to check on the prices of Big Buck, but I'm guessing it's no longer $4.99. And everything pretty much sitting though, full price. No, you know, fire sale liquidation yet. But I guess that does change when the Marvel Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics becomes available. We see it at stores, you know, and then some of the Arcade1ups get the value pricing, just like Pac-Man. Let me just stick on that for 1 second. It's just interesting. I didn't really say this in our last video. We can see Mortal Kombat 1 right here. Why don't they have it for PlayStation 5? I don't follow the consoles like I do with home arcades. It's a good looking cat. PlayStation 5 and Xbox aren't going to carry the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. I think I said it right. I'm just kind of curious why that is. Like, why Xbox, who, when Marvel vs. Capcom 2 came out for Arcade1up, Xbox was like, they had it, right? Like, it came out on Xbox, as far as I was, aware, and it was like $250, $300 to purchase that game, and now Xbox doesn't get it. I don't understand that. I'm kind of an Xbox guy. Like, if I was gonna start playing, it would have been Xbox. I would have picked up an Xbox if there was no nostalgia for home arcades. I did have a PlayStation 1, but after that it turned into Xbox, and then Xbox 360, and then I kind of went away from gaming for a while. Look at this little miniature city over here. You can see the Ferris wheel just going crazy. Switch or PlayStation 4 or the Steam, you're going to be able to play that game, right? All 7 of them. And you could put the Switch with the intact deck. We kind of talked about this. I'm kind of regurgitating the last video, but to play it on an Arcade1up, which they do still have the demos here. Brookfield, Wisconsin, kind of a high-end area. I lived here shortly. I rented. It's very close to where I work. It's a pricey, kind of a trendy-ish, upscale city, town, village. And the real estate here, so just looking at this area here where we have a bunch of Arcade1ups, and then the display, and then around the corner we have the Mortal Kombat 2, and then the kiosk. Arcade1up pays for this, right? So then over here, is this extra? It's got to cost a pretty penny. And I know a lot of Best Buys aren't carrying Arcade1ups, but we come here because of this. They have the most in the area, and then all this open real estate. If they were that much in trouble, I don't think we'd be seeing this, and we'd be seeing prices completely slashed, not, again, $4.99. It's hard to believe that a $50 game is going to be the end of, I heard this, that Arcade1up is in the top, dare I say, 5 retro gaming companies in the world, okay? They are the #1 in home arcades, and then the rest of the companies follow. Does that change in time? It could. At Games is surprising everybody right now. They just keep coming. This last week was the first week in like a month and a half where they didn't announce a new pinball package. See Garfield over here. I'm going to kind of work my way to him. In time, we'll see when we get the next Legends Ultimate. At Games, the dark horse, obviously. The pinball, I'm talking about getting it. I mean, it's going to be exciting. I can't wait. This is Crash Bandicoot. But for the last 5 years, Arcade1up's been the leader, right? The pioneers of retro gaming. And it's just hard to believe that, they aren't going to make it after a $50 game. So, not saying I'm not interested in this. I'm a huge Capcom fan. I'm a huge Punisher fan. I just want to play it on this. I want to play it on an Arcade1up. I don't want to get a different control deck. I don't want to have to mod it and throw a computer in here or take the Switch and figure all that out. I just want to buy it from Arcade1up. Like, give us another Capcom legacy. Give us another Marvel legacy where we get the Punisher on here. And if you give us online, that'd be great. If we don't, if you want to just rehash PCBs, trying to actually buy one from Arcade1up right now, and unless I had this right here, of course it's not going to be on here, but right here, if I had a picture of this, but Marvel superheroes, they will, then they'll send me an invoice. But because I don't have that, I can't buy it from them. They're going to tell you that the model number is invalid. I looked up Marvel superheroes 3/4 scale, and whatever model number was after that, the last website I could find that previously had it, they told me that it wasn't the right number. So I can't buy it from them without an actual picture of that right there. I do have this stool. When I bought my open box NBA Jam, this very cabinet, same thing. Came with a stool from Best Buy, about an hour, hour and a half away. Probably an hour, maybe 10 minutes, hour, 10 minutes. It's cool to see this. I just dusted mine off today. It's by Loki's litter box, and the thing was just covered in dust because of the litter, and yeah, just kind of seeing it. Like, I'm glad I cleaned mine because this is looking pretty sharp. We'll see what happens. Like, if we get anything Marvel from Arcade1up, Capcom, I know there's some questions, but I think seeing that, it's a good sign that, you know, there was stuff that was stated that we're not going to do these certain games anymore, and then the company kind of brings it back. Capcom brings it back, Disney Plus brings back, referring to the Punisher. So yeah, it's kind of a recap on the last video, but I don't think Arcade1up is in trouble, guys. There's a lot of chatter going on right now, and I just kind of wanted to give my 2 cents that it's going to take a lot more than a $50 game, you know, and more power to it. Like, don't think I don't want to get this game. I just, you know, then I gotta buy a Switch, or I gotta buy a PlayStation 4. But if someone could answer in the chat why, seriously, why they don't have it for PlayStation 5 or Xbox. Like, it's kind of weird. Maybe that changes, but as of now, PlayStation 4. Just from today, I just want to show you the excitement in the community. Like, just because we're not getting like new releases from a company doesn't mean that none of us are passionate. Look at James Hates Everything. Did Ms. Pac-Man XL become Class of 81 XL? Like, the speculation starts. Like, we're not giving up hope here. Could we get another XL, dare I say, a Class of 81 now? My buddy Michael B just posted a video. Arcade1up Pac-Man Battle Royale. Is it real? Plus other new cabinets. So look at the excitement. It's, you put anything Arcade1up, like speculation, we are going to jump on that. There's nothing more exciting in the home arcade than finding out what could we possibly get from these guys right here, because I mean, that's what it is. Yeah, they're small. I mean, I hear the same things all the time. You know, there's things you don't like about it, then you fix it, you replace it. But where else can you get something that takes you back to 1993, 94 in this size that we can put in 11 by 11 bedroom and say, hey, I got an NBA Jam arcade at home? Which brings us to this post from none other than John D himself. From yesterday, the 19th of June. Happy Juneteenth. So everyone's wondering, what 1UP will release next? Well, rumors have it they're shipping a couple items in the next couple of weeks. What's coming is very unexpected. And with that, we have alarms. They did it just for us. They knew we were here. They knew we were waiting. I thought if I could stall this video a little bit and save that John D posting, that I want to thank Quarterdeck Arcade for sending me that today, because I totally missed it on the Facebook group. We have the alarm going at the home Best Buy. I just want to note that the last video of Moat in the car kind of teased a little bit about expecting 1 or 2 things happening in the next couple of weeks. And as a recording of his video, it's been about 2-3 weeks, and he said, you know, a month, maybe 6 weeks, and you know, everyone's kind of the alarm's still going. Oh, okay, it seems like they turned it down. Now it's back at full effect, just like all the speculation is in full effect. We're talking 2 new cabs, unexpected cabs. And James Hates Everything's next live stream is June 22nd, Saturday night, 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern. 2 new cabs, they're alive. So there's a lot of excitement here. We got Michael B's video, kind of throwing around the 2 new cabs. John D's post, Class 81 XL, could it be? And then 2 new cabs. Be sure to check this live stream out. I don't know why they always turn this one on. Oh, that is loud. Get the rating scene here. They're probably loving me here right now. James has a pretty good grasp on information. Wow, it was all the way to 12. Grasp. I don't know if that's the word I was looking for. I was just kind of seeing what was going to happen there. he told me back in April at the Midwest Gaming Classic, very possible we could see 2 new cabs, like titles we haven't seen before. And then just kind of going back, going in the car, kind of throws it out there. Now John D, Michael B's doing a video. There's some chatter going on, so look at what this does. Like, look at the excitement it draws. This company's not going anywhere. You know, they're not in trouble. They haven't done, I mean, they haven't announced anything. I mean, we've been seeing the same games. We come here all the time. There's nothing new here. There might be some different pricing. I mean, yeah, again, we saw Shack Jam here. I mean, this isn't it. It's just the price, right? $6.99. But look at everything going on by just throwing out Pac-Man Battle Royale, you know, an XL in Class 81. 2 brand new titles. So does that mean an XL Class 81, a Pac-Man Battle Royale, and then 2 brand new cabinets? Unexpected. You know, we'll have to find out, but this company is going to stick around for a while. And there's something that's showing up here that kind of a spoof. A year and a half ago, this was going to be the first place it was going to show up at, and now I'm seeing this for the first time. Oh, now this is right up my alley. I came over here just to check out some of their graphic tees. They did have a 30% off last weekend, but I guess that sale's gone. But yeah, you never know. This shirt's it says Ace Ventura Pet Detective. What you gonna find? Target has had some interesting finds since close to the end of 2023, finding Arcade1up countercades here, Marvel Superheroes, Ms. Pac-Man. Actually saw a couple of Ms. Pac-Man at this very location. I remember putting that box up by Mario and taking a picture for the thumbnail. Had it balanced in right here. There was a employee just working right on the other side, kind of let me play around here. If you go on Target.com, see your standard Arcade1ups. Same stuff we've been seeing. But you come across Street Fighter 2 Deluxe. It's really weird. It says select items on sale. So $4.99, which Street Fighter 2 Deluxe is going for, to $649.99. What does that mean? So if you go on here, you can choose between Street Fighter 2 or Time Crisis. Time Crisis is finally at Target. Like, did you know that? I haven't seen Time Crisis at Target unless I completely missed it. It's showing up at Target for $649.99. Just have to do this. So the first render we saw of Time Crisis a long time ago, probably at the Miami location, Arcade1up headquarters. This was the first render we saw and didn't take too great of a response. But the joke was, console fanboy at the time, now the MK kid, did a video where he went to a Target and he went around looking for Time Crisis, and it was just kind of funny because you know, he goes home, he's talking to himself. You know, it's a great video. I wish you could see it again, but if you saw it, I mean, it's hilarious. It's one of the funniest videos that I've ever seen, and because he told me Time Crisis was at Target. It's finally here. It's finally at Target. So every time I say Time Crisis, and I was, because I played this for my buddy at work, and when we talk Time Crisis, and me just saying Time Crisis, like I never really said this, you know, on video before, but I laugh because I think of that video. It was hilarious. I was told that the Batman animated series Batmobile could be showing up at Target, so we're gonna look around here, see if we see Sinestro, see if we find, see what Thundercats they have here. The Batmobile. Not sure if it's coming out or if it's been out and we just completely missed it, but you know, I haven't been to this one for a while. We have a Daredevil only at Target. But I'll just look over here just to be on the safe side, but if they did have it, it would be in the collectible area. Like, I don't think they'd be by the action figures. Let me go back here just for a second. They do have 50% off the Iron Grenader. So is that the one I bought $17.49. I paid $34.99 for him. It's one I bought for Toys for Tots. So if you're looking, there's not like an end date here. Junkyard set, $22.49. So $22.49, $17.49. Not a bad deal. Check your Target if you're interested in picking him up. I like this one because it reminds me of something that I had. I think it was 87, 88, late 87. And it's almost like it comes with a vehicle because there's so much going on here that I bought a Cobra villain. And one of the first G.I. Joes I got when I moved back from San Diego. And this was what it reminds me of. And that's why I bought it for Toys for Tots, $17.49. Next video we do, I'll hit Walmart. I'm trying to keep it even. I don't want to go too much Target, too much Walmart, but I did see there was some new Masters of the Universe figures. James Hates Everything did a video, and there's a new render of He-Man. I'm not seeing him here. I wonder if it's a, I don't know, direct to consumer type thing, or you actually get lucky and see it, but it will say new for 24 on here, so I might be late. They might have already been picked up, but I will keep my eye open. I know Walmart does carry them too, so let's look at $7.49 clearance. There's some deals going on at Target, some of the Ninja Turtles too, so just kind of want to throw that out there. You know, we stopped here just to talk about Time Crisis and yeah, see some discounts. Almost rented Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom the other night. It does look pretty good. Like, I know, I'm so far behind. 15 bucks. I also got to catch Justice League Crisis on Infinity Earths Part 1 and then Part 2. I really gotta just kind of sit down and watch some movies. Maybe the 4th of July weekend. I do have a couple of days off. Get some stuff done. Catch up on some of the movies because I got a lot to watch. It's gonna do it for today. Just wanted to give my 2 cents on, you know, the direction everything's going, and I don't think it's time to jump ship at all. I think there's a lot more excitement to come. There's sales happening at Target, and we'll be back tomorrow for another video. I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Here's our bonus scene on a completely different note. We're at Menards. I have a rebate here of $7.93. It expires, oh, because that's the date, 5/20. I was going to say it expires 5/20. That's over with. Now I have 11% I got back on a couple of purchases. We're at a huge hardware store in the area. There's a couple of these if you live in Wisconsin. I think the Midwest has Menards similar to Lowe's, Home Depot, but yeah, I got to pick up some things. So our bonus scene is heading to Menards. You got a dog here. I just saw a sign, no dogs allowed, but service animals, service dogs are welcome. Not sure if that counts as a service dog. Please take West to Home Depot. They kind of frown upon it at Menards. Check it out, you got these escalators, so you can put your card on here, and it goes so slow that, like, watch this. This gentleman's gonna put his card on here, and the speed that it goes, and then you get the direction from the automated voice, and probably knows I'm behind him, but yeah, you can go upstairs. You got a bunch of stuff. You gotta like, kind of know your way around here. But I came here for some weed and feed because it's that time of the year. We are in summer that I need to take care of some weeds, and this is the second application. I know this is not exciting at all, but just wanted to show Menards. We have never been here before. I actually have a lot of stuff that I want to get done, and I'm kind of like, you know, keep up with the videos, keep up with your workouts. You know, we're working, but there's some stuff at home I got to keep up on. Again, I have some days having off in July around the 4th, and I'm gonna kind of tackle some things, but stuff like weed and feed, doing like lawn maintenance, like that doesn't take up that much of my time, but there are some projects that I'm gonna have to kind of set aside and really nail it, you know, and get it done. And I don't know if there's birds in here. I mean, there's a garden center over here, or it's just like the sound effects, but I mean, you hear that chirping. This is what I need. Weed and feed, $9.99. I do have the rebate, and it comes down to like 6 something with the 11% you get back, but we do have that 7 something to put towards. I'm gonna get 2 of them. It's hard to get. Like, I was gonna get them from Amazon, but they wanted like $32 for these. I mean, come on, 10 bucks. Just get you with the candy on your way out, but I want to point out that they have, I thought it was peanut butter Twix. Sometimes you can get lucky and actually find peanut butter Twix at Menards. Like the last time I saw peanut butter Twix, I was here, and it's always the caramel, which I don't mind, but sometimes you could go for the peanut butter. $12.65, so you know, 11% is 11%. We're gonna grab another one of these and send it in. We'll come back because, like I said, we have some projects to do, and any bit we can save, it's gonna help. Let me just thank you. Usually we're getting something cool like a Streets of Rage figure or a giveaway, but now we're at Menards. Weed and Feed, $12, I think 65 cents for the 2, so yeah, save some money. At a rebate for $7.93, and then we get another rebate, so we get another 11%. We'll come back, because saving on this channel is what we're all about. We don't want to pay too much unless that FOMO gets the best of us. Never understood all the bashing for Arcade1up. I mean, the purists, like, I can get that, like, you know, if you're into the CRTs, the real arcades, but if you're like me, you know, you remember a lot of the 80s and the 90s, walking up to an arcade machine and like having something that resembles that. I'm trying to get this gentleman in the shot. Like, I don't know, I mean, that's nostalgia for me. That's what brought me to it. Like, you know, they made X-Men, and then everything else is just a bonus with them. You know, if we get something, we get something, and it's exciting. The community's great. A lot of fun. This guy's just inching up. We'll get him in the shot. Got a lumber yard here too. Like, there's a lot of contractors that come here and shop, along with those weekend warriors like myself, and yeah, all those videos. Like, I'm over Arcade1up. I'm done with them. That's it. You know, close up shop. The death of Arcade1up. Gotta wonder how many we'll see. You know, we'll keep going. Like, I just don't get it.